Minerals are important for your body to stay healthy. Your body uses minerals for many different jobs, including keeping your muscles and heart and brain disease working properly. Minerals are also important to making hormones. Most people get the amount of minerals they need to by eating wide variety of foods. If the intake is enough, doctors may recommend mineral supplement. Occupational therapy helps people all ages who are physically, sensory, or cognitive problems. It can help a difference in all areas of their lives. Occupational therapies help the various of the effect of person's emotions, social and physical needs. They also help kids throughout history. Stanford medicine has been home and carting medical advance and including the first successful adult human heart and transplant in the United States and the first heart-lungs transplants in the world. Stanford Schools of the Medicine is the West Coast and oldest medical schools and worldwide leader to patient care, education, and innovation. A hack shopping revolution is happening in China right now. For instance, a comments in China is soaring. It's been growing to a tourist speed of United States and lot of growing in coming from mobile. Every month 500 million consumers are. Hydropower is one of the renewable energies. In the first hydropower was used for simple purposes by building a water well and on a water courses and using it the drive of mill and machine. Today, this is how it works: the clean energy and the following water and the converting into the mechanical engineers to the turbine, which is converted into electrical energy and the electrical of for short in generator. For noble and very For noble and very understandable reasons, we have become associated maturity and kindness with a capacity to not give up on the people. But this board is genius. Truth can be danger of missing out an important that health and maturity require to a stable capacity to give up one and two people.
It is generally accepted that people are motivated by success.
It is generally people are motivated by success.
He could not feel motivated when studying mathematics.
He could not feel motivated when he is studying in mathematics.
The government has been committed to housing the homeless people.
The government committed to housing household people.
We don't need to have the experience of writing a story.
We have need to read an experience of writing his essay.
There is no compelling reason for me to believe him.
There is no compelling belief of.
There was a stream at the bottom of the garden.
There was a stream of bottom of the garden.
Please bring back all library books by the end of the week.
Please bring bike and the all library of the bottom of the week.
The new manager brings a great wealth of experience to the job.
The new manager bring experience of their job.
It was decided by a unanimous vote that this school should be closed.
It was decided board to the school will be closed.
Union leaders will meet tomorrow in an attempt to reach a settlement.
You need to tomorrow leader and a settlement of the reachers.
The discussion covers business principles and practices in the context of everyday business events.
The business advance of the contrast to the everyday business contract. This picture provides This picture provides information about distribution of international students across countries. Firstly, I can talk about Germany, Canada, and Australia. In addition, I can talk about United Kingdom, United States, and others. Moreover, I can talk about 10%, 15%, and 20%. Furthermore, I can talk about United States, Germany, and Australia. After analysis, I can compare the largest amount and the smallest amount. In conclusion, this picture provides very significant and informative data. This picture provides information about carbon footprint and emissions in Canada. Firstly, I can talk about 300, 320, and 310. In addition, I can talk about 500, 550, and 540. Moreover, I can talk about 2010, 2012, and 2040. Furthermore, I can talk about 2060, 2080, and 2020. After analysis, I can compare the largest amount and the smallest amount. In conclusion, this picture provides very significant and informative data. This picture provides information about a beautiful picture of swans. Firstly, I can talk about a dark field and water. In addition, I can talk about a beautiful grass and a flower and a pond. Moreover, I can talk about a baby's duck and two swans and white color, green color. After analysis, I can compare the largest amount and the smallest amount. In conclusion, this picture provides very significant and informative data. The lecture provides information about transformative power and internet, and also about connection and tools, and also about education, learning and opportunity, and also about audience innovation and entrepreneurship, and also about challenges digital device and modern society, and also about human connection and processes. Overall, the lecture provides very significant and informative data.
What is the full name for UFO?
I don't know the answer.
If you want to have a cup of coffee without milk or cream, what kind of coffee should you order?
Black coffee. Black coffee.
What do we call the
Black
place for
coffee.
showing the works of art?
Gallery. Gallery. Art gallery.
What is the opposite of forwards?
Backwards. Backwards.
What do we call a natural or artificial lake that is used for storing water before?
River views. River views.
What do we call a small bed for a baby that can be pushed gently from side to side?
I don't know the answer.
If you've ever watched a dog eat, you've probably marveled at how quickly it gulps down its food. You might even wonder why, no matter
A really good illustrative example of the point I want to make is the book Journey Cake Ho by Ruth Sawyer, based on a traditional folk tale. Teachers often read this aloud to their classes, showing the pictures to the children as they do so. They are, of course, using the words of Ruth Sawyer and presenting the story just as the artist has visualized it. But other teachers do it differently. Instead of reading, they tell the story from memory. This gives the children a much richer experience. They can freely use their own imaginations, visualizing the story, the characters, and the scenes in their mind's eye in any way they like. And this is much closer to the way in which folk tales were passed from generation to generation, orally, without any words or pictures to restrict the imagination.
Even though they usually start to decrease this time of year, the average price for a gallon of gasoline in the United States hit $3.27 this week. That's its highest price in 7 years, and it's almost double what it was last spring when roads and runways were nearly empty because of the COVID pandemic. There are several components to the price of gasoline: the cost of getting it to gas stations, federal and state taxes, the costs of refining it, the profits gas companies make. They all factor in. But the biggest chunk of what we pay, accounting for 43% of the cost of gasoline, is the price of the crude oil gas is made from. And not coincidentally, crude is also at its highest price in 7 years at just over $80 per barrel.
Many different types of barcode scanning machines exist, but they all work on the same fundamental principles. They all use the intensity of light reflected from a series of black and white stripes to tell a computer what code it is seeing. White stripes reflect light very well, while black stripes reflect hardly any light at all. The barcode scanner shines light sequentially across a barcode, simultaneously detecting and recording the pattern of reflected and non-reflected light. The scanner then translates this pattern into an electrical signal that the computer can understand. All scanners must include computer software to interpret the barcode once it's been entered. This simple principle has transformed the way we are able to manipulate data and the way in which many businesses handle record keeping.
There have been many changes in technology in recent years. We have discussed this issue for a day without any solution. It is important to provide a more interactive learning experience. Readers are required to observe the rules of the library.